Michelle. I've been out in the garden and getting ready to clean the house, so I look like a mess. So don't mind me. I just wanted to show you all something. So I've had a few books published on Amazon, and it's Amazon KDP. If you'd like me to do a video about how I did that, then let me know in the comments. This one I made for my grandkids. It's A to Z, the alphabet coloring book. And each page has a different letter, and then things that start with that letter. So that one's really cute. That's what it looks like on the front. And somewhere in here, right there, my name, right there. So that was one of my books. This one's the first one I ever did. And it is Hidden Hearts Coloring Book. My name is on the bottom. I know it's kind of hard to read. I kind of did that on purpose since it was hidden. But I don't know. Maybe I should change it so you can read it better. Anyway, here's some of the pictures. My son spent some time in the hospital with some health problems a few years back, and I just did a lot of doodling, and it was just my way of dealing with stress and anxiety, and yeah. And then I have all these pages. I didn't know what to do with them. Also on the back of each page, forgot about this. There's like a little saying. It's like a little inspirational thing. Anyway, so while my son was in the hospital, and I was just doodling and everything, I didn't have grandkids at the time. I just had nieces and nephews. And with my son, he was he was 9 at the time. He was 14, sorry. He didn't really care about the book, but I thought it would be something neat to do for my nieces and nephews. Anyway, I was doing some research and came across some stuff about Amazon KDP. So I put it together, put it in Photoshop. Then I think I went to Canva, put it in Canva, submitted it, and it got accepted that night. I woke up the next morning and had congratulations, your book has been accepted. So yeah, it is published on Amazon. I was super excited. I think that was in 2020, maybe. But each page has not every page, but most pages, has like a hidden heart somewhere. Some will have more than one. There's one right there. I already started coloring this page. Let's see if I can find another one. This page right here, if you look, there's a little heart right there. Yeah. So now my grandkids have them, and they can say, Grandma had books published on Amazon. So there's another one. Then my, the oldest granddaughter, she was scared to go to school. She was starting preschool. She was really scared. So I made this book for her. It says Aria Goes to School. And these were all her stuffed animals that she carried around with her everywhere for a very long time. And it's a book about Aria going to school. And again, my name's right there. And it's about her going to school and meeting her teacher and her friends. And getting to play with her friends. And she loves this book. She wants me to read it to her all the time. Except now she's old enough that she can read it to me. Then I have this one right here. It's called Dreams Come True. And it is an inspirational coloring book. On the back, positive vibes, or positive mind, positive vibes. And each page has like a little quote or never stop trying. Little inspirational, just little quotes and then pictures. This one says, make your own magic. Happiness depends upon ourselves. So yeah, if you're looking for a coloring book, I will link it in the description below. Again, my name's on the back there, or you can go to Amazon and type in Michelle Phelps coloring books. So I have other ones. I don't have them here for some reason. The heart ones is one of my favorites and I can't find it. But I'm working on more. I just don't have a whole lot of time. But yeah, so wanted to just put that out there and, you know, try to advertise. If anybody wants to know how I did that, then just let me know. I'll try to make another video on it. I'm not great with editing. I'm still learning. But yeah, I have 6 books total. But it would mean a lot if anybody's looking for a coloring book for kids. Nice little alphabet coloring book. Or just if you like, you know, stuff like that. This was, you know, this one was probably because it was my first and I never expected to have it published. This one is the most sentimental one to me because of the situation I was in and what I was going through when I drew all of these. The other ones I did not hand draw. This one I did. Yeah, so I just like being creative, and you know, again, this was just my way of dealing with everything and processing all the emotions I was going through at the time while my son was fighting for his life, basically. On a happy note, he ended up being life-flighted from Indiana to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, where he had a very long procedure, about 13 hours total, and they not only saved his life, they gave him his life back. And I can go into, you know, all of that in another video as well. It was a very difficult time for all of us, especially for him. He was only 14 at that time, but 9 when he was diagnosed with the plastic bronchitis, which is related to his heart defect that he was born with. So, yeah, and I can go into more stories about that later as well. Anyway, if you looking for a book, and, you know, it would mean a lot to me to, you know, have you consider purchasing one of those or clicking on the link. I will try to put it in the description. I'm super new at all of this, so I don't know if I'll do it right. But we'll see. We'll learn. Everything's a learning experience, right? So, anyway, I'm in my kids' playroom. It's their favorite stuff to play with is my Fisher-Price Little People. Yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.